Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I'm in a good mood today because I just crushed my high score on Centipede, but TJ is in a good mood because we're talking about monsters in his pocket. I'm referring to Pokemon, of course. TJ, what's this game?
This is Pokemon plus Nobunaga's Ambition, the game that shocked the world by jamming together cute, fuzzy little monsters of death and the samurai who wield them all across feudal Japan trying to take over the world.
This sounds pretty good, actually.
Yes, it is. And on top of that, they said, nuts to the whole standard RPG line up and take turns crap. We're going to make this a tactical RPG. Go out on the battlefield, flank opponents if you want. You can flank opponents with Pokemon. That's something I've been waiting to do since 1997, and it's finally happening.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that as well.
Yes.
What game consoles is this on, and does it have a Western release?
This game is hitting on the DS and not the 3DS, funny enough, because I suppose they're trying to hit as much of the install base as possible for wandering around and trying to take over quote-unquote feudal Japan with Pokemon. As of the time of this recording, we're still waiting with bated breath out here in the West, where it will be known as Pokemon Conquest, which is a really apt title given the fact that you're just stomping all over the place with your army of Pokemon.
Pokemon Conquest. So it will be coming to the West, but as of this day in history, it is not yet.
In fact, it was announced for a Western release the day I placed the import order for it.
Oh, I remember that day. You were walking around complaining about an ultra-expensive game you just ordered online that had gotten a Western release, meaning it's going to be a lot cheaper when it comes over here.
Mm-hmm.
You should learn your lesson by now, because you've done that before.
Yes, I have.
What is the storyline in this game? How did they mix these two things?
Well, the first thing that's important to realize is that this game was actually developed not by Nintendo, but by Koei Tecmo. So the folks behind the Dynasty Warriors series.
Those games are great.
Yes, absolutely. In the trend of, hijacking the Taiko no Tetsujin engine and turning it into Donkey Konga, or sending out Legend of Zelda to Capcom for the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons games for the Game Boy Color, they shopped out Pokemon to Koei Tecmo and said, hey, put Samurai in this. And they did.
But unlike the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors series, this is turn-based tactical strategy like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yes. And in fact,
awesome.
Not only do you get to go around and subjugate and collect Pokemon, you subjugate and collect rival warlords and add them to your army. So they're wielding the Pokemon that they then collect, and it's kind of layers upon layers of taking over the world.
Concluding question, TJ. Is it worth playing?
A lot of people give the Pokemon series a whole lot of flack for being effectively the same thing over and over and over and over again. Well, now, it's absolutely nothing like it used to be. It's a tactical RPG, for crying out loud. If you're like me, and you cut yourself and bleed concentrated Shining Force, just get this game. Do it, now. Or wait. But get it now.
I was running around calling it Pokemon Montezuma's Revenge or Conquest. It's Nobunaga's Conquest, right?
Nobunaga's Ambition.
Ambition. The important question is, when is it coming to Intellivision?
Likely never.